setting up for that is in the house. Sharrie Phillips Wright, as well as Robert. Are we starting Agnes? Ed, do you know if Agnes is really running the thing? It looks like she is. Okay, well, we're setting up in here. If Agnes can hear us, we're not here. I do, but okay, you're good. And Sharrie, oh, Bobby, come on over here, sit down. He's going to get you figured out here with your microphone. Nice to meet you. Yes,
good.
Well, thank you. And Sharrie, I got a mic here for you. Thank you, viewers, for watching and being patient. We'll be right with you directly. All right, thanks for listening and being there.
Get it?
We're going to talk to you.
There you go.
All right, are we
I think
ready?
it'll be good.
We ready for Agnes to get started or no? Yeah? The real music? And just kidding. Yeah, because it's just two shots. So we're going to
That's fine.
You know what time it is?
Boom shakalaka! Yay! Guess what? It's Friday. You made it. Welcome to Friday, February 27th, 2026, I guess
Yeah,
is the year.
2026.
Yes, we're bringing you the good stuff from a North End perspective. We see the good, we share the good, and
Making us all
look good. Right.
Today's guest is Dr. Robert Welch to talk to us about the grand opening of a new place for delicious barbecue, and Sharrie Phillips Wright, who will share beautiful gospel music with us in honor of Black History Month.
Right. I don't think it gets blacker than barbecue and gospel, right? We're going to be in for a great, great show today. Welcome to Friday. You know what time it is. It's boom shakalaka o'clock, all right? February 27th, 2026. And shout out to our favorite frequent viewers, brought to you by who?
Locke Funeral Services, serving with integrity and compassion.
That's right. And we want to shout out to Lovely Henderson. Hey, Lovely. Abigail Livingood, Karen Phillips, Tawana Moore, my cousin. Who else?
Marty Zeimer, Audra Meeks, William Washington, and Stephen Buckles.
That's right. Hey, Stephen Critter House Buckles. Here's your Friday motivation and today's Talking Boy, brought to you by Gallagher Bluedorn Performing Arts Center, your center for the arts. What is our talking point today?
What or who motivates you to do your best daily?
All right, we're going to talk to Sharrie Phillips Wright and Bobby about that question. What motivates them to do their best daily? All right, and we'll ask our guests all about that. We're going to ask you too, Amy. I'm Ms Rocki.
I'm Amy.
And this is North End Update, the podcast you can see making us all look good. All right, Amy, girlfriend, you are in for a treat today. We got barbecue. I don't smell no samples. He didn't bring us nothing. No. I was hoping I'd see one of those little to-go boxes.
Yeah.
We're going to have to go get it, though, right?
I guess.
Yes. Amy, I'm glad that you're here, and I want to thank you personally in fact, I wish we could have really, at this moment, I feel like I should have a flowers or something to give you. Because you've always been such a friend of the show, from just advocating for us, commenting on posts, and also sharing information that we have on the show. And you started with us way back in...
When you began.
I know,
because,
right?
I don't know. I just find random stuff on the internet and just keep watching it. And it's great because you get to learn all kinds about events that are going around in our community, history in our community that not everybody knows about. So that's what kept me watching.
Right. Well, thanks for saying random stuff on the internet, but we are actually the most watched, longest running podcast on the whole internet.
Yeah.
We got... I said it, so it's got to be true, right?
Right.
Okay, frequent viewers, if you're watching us live right now, we're walking you into the future, because why?
Today's show will be aired next Friday at 4 p.m., Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on Mediacom Channel 17.
That's right. And I don't know if Ed has comments, but I think he's over there scrolling. Yes, 2 comments. Who do we have?
Bev Smith says hello, everyone.
Bev, I got to get you
William
here.
Washington gives a big thumbs up.
Awesome.
Yay.
Thank you, William, for watching our show today.
Our Give It Honor discussion today is going to be about laundry and survival.
Right. We're going to learn how. You know, Amy, a lot of times on our show we say slavery, and that's a great graphic that we're going to share during our Give It Air discussion. But slavery is American history, along with a whole bunch of other bad stuff that America has done.
Right.
But the way Black people survived it is Black history. So we're focusing on some of the ways of survival that Black people have had to invent, you know, to make sure that the next day is made halfway decent back in the day. So, yeah, we'll find out more about how Black women turned laundry into this whole thing, and we'll find out more about that. Newsflash, birthday people. I haven't heard you sing in a while. Can you carry a tune?
Me? Of course I could carry
Oh, we don't even have to worry. You know, we got Sharrie Wright.
Yeah, right?
We ain't got to worry about no birthday song. And I see Deb Hodges just walked in. She must be a background singer. I don't know, but I think they got a plan we don't know about. Stick around, because Bobby gonna sing too. And he kind of looks like maybe a bass. He looks like he got one of them alto voices.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's find out.
All right. Well, thank you so much for listening, everybody. It's time to introduce our guests, because we got a great show and we want to talk about some of that soulful gospel and some of that soulful barbecue. Welcome to you, Sharrie Wright.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Every time I saw you, I was like, you got to come on the show. You got to come on the show. And now she's here. Thank you so much. And yes, and Robert, is it Dr. Robert Welch?
It is. It's Dr. Robert Welch.
Well, thank you for being here. Welcome.
Thank y'all for having me.
Oh, you're so welcome. Well, we like to start off to kind of break the ice with our talking point. And I talked to you briefly last night, and you were like, what kind of questions are you going to ask? But this is going to be an easy one, and it's brought to you by Gallagher Bluedorn. Shout out to Gallagher Bluedorn for re-upping on their sustaining collaboration. So here it is. What is it, Amy? Say it out.
Who or what motivates you to be your best daily?
Yes, and we'll be springing that right on you, Sharrie, because it's ladies first.
Ladies first.
Yes.
You know what, I was thinking about that when you asked. I think it was always instilled in me from my parents to not only do your best, but you got to be better. So, you know, you got to really hype it up. And so I think initially it'd be just the way I was raised. Always make sure that you're giving your best effort. But now that I've come into myself, it's about God, and it's about how He has empowered me to, and always manifest the Holy Spirit that works in me, that just continues to allow me to do my best, to continue to guide me in the best, to making the best choices and in the best efforts. So, kind of mom and daddy and God.
Okay,
God, mom and daddy.
right. I
Kind
love
of a
that.
combination.
And that still small voice that
Always
yeah,
that
right.
guiding light.
Exactly. How about you, Bobby? What motivates or who motivates you on a daily basis?
Listen, it's tough to go against God.
I know, right?
Go with me.
But you know, I'm really self-motivated. I'm a competitor. I hate to lose. I hate to be second place. And so every day is thinking about, how can I get better? How can I make somebody else better? And so the work has to be done, and,
Make progress and reach back behind you and help some other folks
there
along
you
the
go.
way.
Lift as you climb.
Absolutely.
Love it. How about you, Amy? What motivates you on a daily basis?
I just have to survive. So I have chronic illness, so my life is not the world's easiest. It's not the hardest either, but
Right.
you just have to persevere. And no matter if it hurts or you feel absolutely horrendous, you just have to power on. There is no other choice.
Yes. I don't know about you, but when you're faced with health challenges, of course you reach down deep and use the Holy Spirit's advice. But then sometimes I think what I've done too is think about those people that really got it rough and how you
Right.
see them doing marvelous things, and you just kind of reach down and pull up some strength from somewhere. And then also, lately here with history being erased and everything, my ancestors been beckoning me don't
Hey,
give up,
that's
right.
because there's so many of them that didn't even have a life, and here I am
Right.
living large. So I feel like my ancestors motivate me, of course, God as well. So, Ed, do you have
We have
comments?
a comment. Lori Ann Dale commented again. She said, "Hey, Bobby, it's so great to see that
Yes.
you're taking over the historic Sukis.
Right.
Creating
Yes.
something new, and may you be blessed." And then she's like, "Sharrie, I can't wait to hear from you."
Oh, what about me, Lori?
Lori hears from you all the time.
Probably way too much. Right. Okay, well, we're going to talk to our guest. Ed, what motivates you on a daily basis?
What motivates me? My
Yeah.
family motivates me all the time.
Your family.
Yep.
And Agnes.
And Agnes.
Agnes.
Yep.
Agnes is back there being motivational right now. Okay, we're going to talk about our Give It Air subject, which is brought to you by Gallagher Bluedorn Performing Arts Center. No, it's not. It's Waterloo Center for the Arts. Where you and your family can discover the arts. And this is a story about laundry and survival, and Agnes has the graphic there. Amy, can you share with us the first part?
Right after the Civil War, freedom arrived, and newly emancipated black women were expected to survive in a nation that had made them poor on purpose. There were very few jobs open to them, so many black women turned to the work that households depended on, but rarely honored: laundry. Laundry in the 19th century was not a small chore. It was a system of survival for cities, and for women who doing it, laundry was not extra money. It was rent, it was food, it was shoes for their children, and medicine.
Right. The life of a washerwoman demanded endurance that most people never had to imagine. Water had to be hauled, heated, poured, lifted again, and paid rarely matched the labor. Many washwomen were paid by the item, pressured to accept less, and treated as if their time had no value. That is where the story turns, because these women understood that if the washing stopped, the city felt it. So in 1866, just 1 year after the emancipation, black laundry workers in Jackson, Mississippi organized and insisted on fair pay and uniform rate for their work. They were insisting on dignity.
By the summer of 1881 in Atlanta, washerwomen made a large part of the city's domestic labor force. Yet many earned very little for this punishing work. So they organized a small group of laundresses that formed and became known as the Washing Society. Began pushing for a standard rate, including a demand of $1 per 12 pounds of laundry.
Okay.
Within weeks of that organizing, spirit grew into thousands. It was wages, yes, but there was also control over their labor and the right to set terms instead of being pushed around.
Right. These washerwomen were building early models of labor organizing while also carrying the burdens of racism and sexism at the same time. These women did not organize because it was trendy. They organized because their children needed to eat and because they refused to let freedom become another kind of bondage. This story is not only about laundry, but there is pride in knowing that Black women were among the pioneers of collective labor in action in the United States, even when textbooks rarely acknowledge them. So when we say we need to keep teaching Black history, this is because Black history does not stop at what we've learned in school. So thank you for lending an ear. We just wanted to give that a little bit of air. All right. That's just a great lesson to show entrepreneurship, right? I'm telling you, that's what I'm talking about. My ancestors, your ancestors, our ancestors
Absolutely.
beckoned to have their stories told. So we always do ladies first. Oh, Shaviva wrote the notes. By the way, shout out to you, Shaviva. I love you, and she worries with me all morning long on these notes, and she's just a typing, and I'm just a talking. But we're going to go to ladies first. We got to hear from Sharrie. She's going to sing the song, but we're going to interview you first. What do you have for Sharrie? It's right up there.
Sharrie, have you always been involved in music or singing in choir or in the church?
All my life.
I thought so.
All my life.
And it's Union. Is your church?
Union was, well, my dad came here to pastor Union when I was a year old. And so Union is definitely my village.
She's a PK.
I'm a BK. You pastored there for 36 years.
Preacher's kid.
Mhm, absolutely. So yeah, Union's definitely my village. When I was 11, my dad gave me my first choir. So,
Gave you a choir?
A choir.
Okay.
The junior choir became mine. We had this old piano like on the front porch, so I kind of started to.
Oh, your mic's still down.
Oh.
Let's see. We doing all right, Agnes? Let's see there. Is that on there? There. Yeah.
Yes, I started kind of picking and playing on that piano out there on the porch with no heat.
Oh, cool.
Blue painted piano. So learned a few songs, just kind of started doing that. And we always was in the choir in church and picking out songs, that kind of thing. And so, I was 11 when he gave me the first choir, made me the musician of the first choir. And it's been going on ever since. And actually, when I think about it, before then, my older sister, played anyway. So I can remember being stood on the piano bench to sing as she played.
I'm sorry.
So yeah,
Standing on the piano bench.
On
So
the
that
piano
leads
bench.
us to the next question. So that must have been when you first realized you had the gift. At 11? Probably
yeah,
younger
long
than
before
that.
Yeah,
'Cause-
long before that.
Yes.
Like they were making me sing then. So like I said, she was a musician. I was like 4, 5 maybe,
Yeah.
and they would stand me up on the piano bench to sing.
Right.
To sing the song.
And that kept you out of trouble too when you're at church.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not gonna say
Being the preacher's kid, they tend to be in more trouble. No, but yeah, I think a lot of black singers start out in church. You know, you hear that from Aretha Franklin, some of the most famous black female vocalists. Yeah. And so your gift is just so precious. And what I love about your voice is that your alto kind of like, right?
Yeah, alto tenor kind of in there.
Yes, and I just love that because you hear so many sopranos and stuff, but your voice is just like it has like a gravel or something. I
Yeah.
just love about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and you're going to be offering us a song here after we talk to Bobby Q. But what else do you want our viewers to know if you were to encourage someone to go into gospel music? You got to start with the spirit, right?
Oh, absolutely.
It's like a
Absolutely.
calling, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, well, yes. I think you grow into that. I think because I was there all the time, because I was a part of that, that it kind of grew on me. You know, I always say that there's two things that happen when you grow up in church. Either you get it in you, or you don't.
Yep.
And then you end up straying away from that. I got it in me deep.
Yeah,
deep
you
rooted.
sure did. 'Cause
And so, yeah.
And you were a member of the drill teams, right? Because
I
you
remember everything.
but you remember Tammy Fox.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
We were raised as cousins. And so I always envied her because she was always coming
Busy.
to church and in the drill team and marching and doing all this cool stuff.
Right.
And I always heard your name back then.
Yeah,
So.
I think my dad was kind of before his time in terms of identifying other ways for young people to be involved in the church. It's not just about being in the choir, being in on the usher board or whatever, but it was any ways that attracted and connected with young people. So he actually established the Crusaders.
Oh,
It's probably
wow.
about 55, 60 years old now, because
That's
he
amazing.
actually established that during his pastorage. And so the whole idea of drill team being a ministry of the church is just kind of
And it has just taken
flourished. Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. And I know all parents kind of figure out what talents their children have. And my daddy told me a long time ago, you don't have it. And I would just be doing my best to sing on key. You know, I had a couple songs. He was like, "No, baby, you ain't got it." But apparently, your dad, and I bet he's musical as well.
Yes,
wasn't he?
yeah,
Yes.
and everybody in my family pretty much.
Yes. Was he one of the singing preachers?
Yeah,
Yes.
he could. He did sing a lot, but yeah, he definitely could.
Well, we're going to put you on the back burner for a
That'll work.
minute and talk to Mr. Bobby, because we're going to close out. And you sing us a special birthday song after your 2 selections.
Okay, birthday song.
Okay. We got an A and B selection coming up and a birthday song, y'all. Okay. What do you have for Bobby?
Well, what inspired you to open Bobby Q's, and why here?
Well, first,
Yeah, where are you from? First.
First.
Yeah, go ahead.
well then second.
Yeah.
'Cause, listen, I don't know if you ladies are natives or not, and if you are, you can't be making that face like, why here?
Okay.
You gotta love the space you're in, right?
Okay.
But I'm originally from Florida, Gainesville, Florida, right? And moved to Iowa in 2015, moved to Waterloo in 2019, and barbecue has been in my family, in my blood, since I was a young teen. Been doing this for a long time. I think with barbecues, it's just a formalization of it, just giving it a name, play on words.
Okay,
but
Bobby Q,
There
right.
you go. But I've been doing this forever, and as far as the location, or doing it here, why not, right?
Yes, that's what
But
I'm
we're
saying.
like one of the biggest black populations in Iowa, so we have a lot of culturally significant things that happen here. So it's a
Right,
great
right.
place to
Right,
start.
right. But you don't have barbecues.
That's
no,
right.
Not
So-
yet. Not yet.
So we're going to go.
No, but in all seriousness, opening a spot here, especially the former Sookie's restaurant, is really about it already being a staple in the community. People know where it's at.
Yes, look at that food.
You know,
I'm getting
people
hungry
want to
too.
be there. Yeah, it tastes as good as it looks up there. But yeah, it's really just about being right there on the east side.
Right. And what about that real smoke though? What does that even mean? Because that's one of your
It is.
cliche
It is.
advertising things,
It
right?
is.
Yeah.
That is in my logo. Here's the thing. It just means I don't take shortcuts, right? I don't cut corners. I put in the work, and I'm really out there, you know, smoking it up.
Right.
You can tell by the way you look after your first bite.
Okay.
And that's real flavor in every bite, every time, right? And so it's all about the real smoke and the real flavor that you get anytime you have any dealings with barbecues.
Yes. And what do you want customers to know? What do you want them to feel? Is it about a feeling that you get when you bite into that real
Absolutely.
smoke?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It is
Look
about,
at him looking up into the sky. It's good. Is that good?
I'm telling you, but you know, it is about. I want them to feel welcome, right?
Yeah.
Anytime they step through our doors, I want them to feel welcome. I want them to feel respected. I want them to feel like, oh man, this is a familiar place, right? I want them to feel like it's both ours. I just own it.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
if you know, you know, right?
Right,
But
yeah.
yeah, I want people to feel like it's more than just a place to come to get a meal. It's a place to hang out. It's a place to converse with friends and family. But yeah, it's that type of vibe.
And Amy, have you been to the Sookie's building?
I know. I've been in the Sookies building, yes.
And what about, have you done much change inside, or are you going to have new signage? Because I always thought if you had some flashy sign, everybody from 4th Street would be out, you know what I mean?
It's pretty unassuming.
Yeah, it is.
Until you walk in.
Until you
Right,
walk
right,
in.
right,
Okay.
right.
I know you
However,
had Sookies. And,
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so we're
So-
going to miss her, but I'm sure we'll love you too.
Oh, you will.
Yes.
You will. I have done a few changes to the building, but to get the full effect, we'll be opening the doors on March 28th, right?
Yeah.
So we'll have a ribbon cutting at 11 a.m. and we will open the doors at 11:15.
She's got it
That's
all
right.
up there,
And so people get a chance to see what barbecues is all about. And it's not about forgetting Sookies or anything.
No.
It's really about just continuing, right, and creating a new legacy for our community.
Love it, love it. Well, we're so glad that you're here
Oh,
and in
absolutely.
charge of the food, because you can be in charge of it the way them pictures is looking. I think you got that mix. It's going to be great.
Oh,
You got a
they're in
long
for a treat.
legacy of people behind him, too, so I'm sure he's got his recipe down pat.
Oh, yes.
Do it with my eyes closed.
Right, and you cater.
Absolutely.
Anything else you want the viewers to know?
Oh, yeah. So I cater. We do all types of events, birthdays, weddings, graduations,
Okay.
backyard parties. And it's not just about, again, the food, right? We have, customized tents and games and music and the whole nine. So I don't want people to be bogged down with the work. Let me do that. You just show up, eat, get full,
Okay.
and we'll take care of the rest. So
Love it.
yeah, that's what we're about.
All right. What do you think, Ed?
I'm ready.
He's ready, I can tell. We got our bib on now. All right, we're going to greet our birthday people, and we have Sharrie. This is Sharrie Phillips Wright. Okay, that's going to be singing our birthday song for us. Comments, Ed.
There
Thank
are a
you.
couple comments. Going back to your Give It Air. Floyd Howard appreciated the history and the ladies bring to your platform.
Thank you,
Tracy
Floyd.
Level Hill says good evening.
Hey, Tracy.
She also mentioned Reverend Jordan is an icon. And Lori Ann Dale must have seen the picture of the, she said, what's up with them sides?
Oh, I bet. And you make your own sides?
I do it all.
Ooh.
Everything is homemade in-house.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
What
ma'am.
you
Yes,
talking
ma'am.
about? I love it. All right, we got to greet our birthday people before Agnes kicks us out. If you see that door back there open, run. Okay? That means she means business. It's the weekend and they got to go home.
Right.
Okay, so this is brought to you by Waterloo Fiber. Shout out to Waterloo Fiber and thank you for supporting us. A high-speed local fiber internet service in Waterloo, Iowa. Okay, who are our birthday people? Maja, if Shavib was here, she knows how to pronounce hard names. Anybody want to take a hot? Maja, what, Sharrie?
Carrot.
There you go.
Oh,
We
yeah.
love you,
Phaedra.
Maja. Yeah, and Phaedra. I know Phaedra. Gretchen's Guerin and Jacob Lapman, that bass player. Nathan Anderson and Bob Niemeyer. Who else, Amy?
Camarian Turner, Anita Clark, Robert Perkins, Clint Shepard, Don Harper, and Leroy Sis.
That's right. And we usually mess up a birthday song real good, but we're going to let you do your songs first, and then we'll all sing happy birthday. Yes, along with your guidance and leadership. And now, is Deborah gonna be in your backup, or she just
No,
came
Deborah,
for
she's just my
support?
support over there.
Deborah Hodges Harmon in the house. And can we get everybody in the shot there, Ed? Yeah, he's got everything, I think. What a treat.
I searched everywhere, and none can compare to the joy
Yes.
that I feel in my soul From this I receive, oh, and I believe that there is nobody like the Lord. You can search Webster's books from A to Z. You can read through and through all the books of philosophy.
Yes.
But whoever you are, oh, and wherever you go, you will never find nobody like the Lord. You can search on the highest mountain, my friend. You may venture the deepest sea. You may travel from north to south or from east to west. But I got a message, oh yeah, and it's the message from heaven. And he told me to tell you, it makes no difference if you're high or low, weak, strong, rich or poor. If you find yourself in pain, your strength you can't regain, black or white, all are precious in his sight. Whoever you are, oh, and wherever you go, you will never find nobody. You will never find nobody. You will never find nobody like the Lord.
Ooh, girl, my. Thank you. Oh, that was so beautiful. Thank you so much. You know you was coming for all this, did you?
But I'll take it.
I'm telling you,
We
so
all need a
beautiful.
little gospel in our day.
Yes, indeed.
If I were in control of my life, I think that I would have worked things out differently.
Okay.
There would be no hurt, no pain, no disappointments. Of these things, my life would be scot-free. But that just goes to show how little I know about leading, about controlling my life. 'Cause all of these things have worked together just to make the best of me. If I were in control of my life, I know I would have worked things out differently. There would be no hurt, no pain, no disappointment. Of these things, my life would be, hey, scot-free.
Yeah.
But that just goes to show you how little I know about about leading, about controlling my life. For all of these things have worked together just to make the best of me. You see, I have to let God control my life.
Right.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
put
church
my
up.
time in His hands. I am learning each and every day just to trust Him. Come what may. For you see, if I were in control of my life, I know I would have worked things out differently. Oh, yeah. But my times, all the good times, all the bad times, my times. Sometimes I was happy, sometimes I was sad, but my times. Sometimes I was up, sometimes I was down, but my times. Hey, I put them in God, His hands, in His hands. Oh, my times, they are they're in God's hands.
Woo. Glory be to God on that one. Girl. See, that's that voice I'm talking about. You know, it just moves you. It's all I could do to keep from crying. That's why the kids don't want me going to church. I cried during the announcements. They just start get up and I just, oh, girl, thank you so much. And we want you to definitely be available. We're going to work around your date for our Waterloo review, okay? Because this year we're having another Waterloo review, and it might be at barbecues. Who knows? We're working on a place and a venue, but we love to network. And we're going to let you birthday people know that was your birthday song, okay? So, Agnes, we're trying to keep that door from opening back there because they do have to go home. Thank you so very much.
Can I share that?
Please.
So, we're with 4 choirs, 2 choirs at Antioch, and I'm a member of Antioch. So, there's 2 choirs at Antioch, one of the choirs at Payne. But my prize choir right now is my Jesse Cosby choir. It's a Jesse Cosby Collective Choir, which consists of about maybe 7 or 8 churches in the community that we have represented. Tomorrow is a choir fest. So all of my choirs, plus some other choirs of the community, the choir from UNI, choir from Waverly High School, are all coming together in a choir fest tomorrow night, 6 o'clock at Payne. To celebrate Black History. Each of the choirs are contributing a music from a specific Black artist. They chose their artists. They're going to present the music from the artist that they chose. So come out and enjoy the music, 6 o'clock tomorrow at Payne.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much. Ed, I saw you glancing down. Any closing comments? No?
Just some comments about how wonderful Sharrie was.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. And Deb Hodges, thank you for showing up over there, being our studio audience. Yes, support, of course. And Bobby, thank you so much. So great to
Absolutely. Thank y'all ladies for having me.
you bet. So nice to meet you. And I know we had ourselves full of a great, beautiful show, wasn't it?
Yes.
Are you inspired?
Sure.
Sure. Let's all be. Okay. Thank you. And until next time, you want to make sure you keep watching the show because you never know who you're going to see. And the longer we live, the more we learned. And I've learned not to overlook the advantages of just being myself.
Amen.
What have you learned?
I've learned that you get as much out of life as what you're willing to put into it.
Okay, until next week, keep doing way more stuff like our guest today that makes you awesome because why? It makes us all
look good.
All right, see you next week.